FD's kind of short. I think they want that horizontal width to be able to do it. So I think, oh no, they only run starters here, and it's going to be Smashville.
Starter. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Goodbye.
Game and Watch. I was closer. I said he's a cute
Yeah. So he is the opposite of... Okay, so he's Smooshy because he's Game & Watch, and he smooshes him. He's a little small boy. That's the best I got. We'll have to see.
That's what I said about Kirby, because he smushes.
Yeah. Looks like you were on better track than I was. Mark one down for Jordan on the handsome list. We're going to wait till about 30 seconds here, and we're going to get Game & Watch versus Duck Hunt. This one is also kind of rare here. I know Bucket is going to play a lot into this matchup.
Shout out to Smooshy for using the Game & Watch skin that you can actually see on this stage.
Yeah, no kidding. Oh my god, he just runs in. He's already got down throw, nair, 33%. Now Game & Watch never has to approach again.
Just hold, he just hold Bucket while the can comes at him.
And Smooshy, you know, being a nice guy, deciding to approach despite playing Game & Watch and having a massive lead. So shout out to Smooshy. Oh my god, that 5. What?
What a stock! That was like, he was at like 80. Why did that obliterate him like that?
I feel like maybe he tried to roll away and he was holding out, or maybe
the game knew it was gonna kill too. That made it seem like that down tilt. And Game & Watch makes such a happy face when he does that move too.
Yeah, so that was quick. What the heck?
We got green.
What the heck?
We've been duped. It says Ganondorf on the paper, but here's Kirby, and we got Kirby versus Game & Watch. If you thought that Ganon versus Game & Watch was an obscure matchup,
Jordan, this has got to be like nightmare fuel for you. I don't really have much else to say. I think these are like the two. Well, maybe more for Seth since he plays Falcon, but both of these characters.
It's nightmare fuel for Falcon. It's not so much.
Me personally, I do not like low-profile characters. I've played a lot of competitive games. I've played a lot of other fighting games. Low profiling is silly.
I didn't like them at Smash 4 when I was trying to up tilt, but now that I'm trying to down tilt, it's much easier.
That's true. But we've got Watermelon Mango Kirby here versus the on-paper Game & Watch. We'll have to see how this plays out. I've never seen this matchup before, but I'll probably keep saying that considering all of the interesting characters in today's crew battle.
Yeah, that's true.
Smooshy showing off what he can do here. Another really good start.
Yeah, keeping it up, everything from the last game. He is, like you said, he's really aggressive for a Game & Watch. Like really, really holding forward, playing Game & Watch the way that a Reed might play him.
Yeah. Jordan, you picking up Game & Watch? Is that what you're telling me right now?
I did try. I've tried.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That would actually be really cool. I feel like you could vibe with that character a little bit. But Smooshy currently vibing way harder with the character, taking that first stock in about a minute. So not too quick, but it feels quick. He just won neutral so many times in a row, got so much damage, and was just in the driver's seat the whole time.
Yeah, Kettering was down in this crew battle. They took the first game, but they lost the first game, but they are now officially up a stock, and he has been lapped. Also, Smooshy on the verge of taking another one.
Absolutely. We'll have to see what he can do. We are seeing a little bit more patient play, and I think that makes sense just because it's Kirby. That's kind of like the reason Kirby isn't good is because he's so slow on the ground and in the air. But when he gets his hands on you, he can do a little bit. And so sometimes you kind of just have to stop
Kirby
playing the
is
game.
a lot like Ken if Ken had far less reach and was just way worse in most ways.
Yeah, that's totally true. And Game & Watch has the tools to do that. And on top of all else, this is a crew battle. Like, you do not want to lose any stocks. If Smooshy can win this, not dropping a stock, that would be fantastic for Kettering.
Yeah, that could be, you know, every crew battle has one moment where the team is just too far ahead for it to be made back up. And if Smooshy doesn't lose a stock here, then that's got to be it for this one.
And all it takes is down throw 9. All it takes is, you know, some crazy wild guard.
Game & Watch is tailor-made to take stocks in this situation, just like Wario or
oh my god.
In Smash 4, famous with the dash attack up B. All right, so just the up throw is going to kill. Cole does manage to take at least one stock. He could take another. It's dead even.
Yep, if he takes one, that'll help FSU quite a bit. But the thing about it is, you know, we talked at the very start of this stream, today's event, we talked about how different the meta can be because of it being a crew battle. And Game & Watch with that 9, that is like peak crew battle meta value. Like that definitely puts the character up because he can stall games, he can out-camp people, he has the frame data, he has the kill factor.
Dude, Smooshy is ripping and tearing.
Yeah, Smooshy, however you say it. This guy showing off why Game & Watch is a fantastic character. Some might say, you know, top 10. Some might say not so good, but we're seeing the strengths of Game & Watch here today for sure.
Yes. After this game, you and I talk a little bit about where I'm curious where you'd put Game & Watch.
I had to play Quark in the crew battles, and I'm still shaking off that salt, so my opinion is going to be very warped. I'm going to tell you that right now. But Smooshy, far different play style than Quark, and still showing off, you know, some of the
exact opposite of Quark.
Oh my goodness! And there he is.
Man, all over him. That's the most fun I've ever had watching a Game & Watch. No offense to the other guys.
Maximoose is pretty cool. I like watching Max play Game & Watch too.
A much easier time getting in against Game & Watch, but you were right. This one, finally a point to you instead of me. We get the Joker instead of the Cloud.
Nailed it. All right, so Nilos, don't know how good he is. He is a sub here for...
No, they don't. Ferris doesn't have a sub. They've only got 4 players.
I lied. He's not a sub. Nilos is the starter here for Ferris. We're going to go and wait until that 6:30 mark. I would think it's interesting what these players do while they're waiting.
You can tell there's a lot of personality in this 20 seconds.
For sure. And you know what? A lot of respect to Smooshy. A lot of players just like don't care. Like a majority of players don't care. But we saw about 10 seconds of Smooshy like daintily trying to get to the exact center of that platform. So it was perfectly even.
That's true. Also, when Nectar was playing, Nectar made sure to erase
get rid of his laser. Yep.
Yeah, which is a good. There's things like with Wario's Waft and things like that charge over time.
There is in these crew battles. There are a lot of dirtbag behavior because you can get that edge when you guys just kind of have to gentleman that you're going to start at 30 seconds. Like we saw, it's not that big of a deal. I'll take back the dirtbag, but we did see Nilos shoot his neutral beat like exactly at 6:30 and change.
Yeah,
so,
and also it's you have to make sure that the players know that you have to wait until 6:30.0 because 6:30.9 is basically 6:31 still.
Yeah,
it's not when you see the 0, it's when you see the 29.
Yep. So a little bit of miscommunication, and most teams are too nice to say like, no. I'm not taking that 2%.
Wait another 30 seconds.
Yeah. So you kind of can get away with it, but
Tetracon.
Let's go and talk about the game instead of crew battle behaviors. Nilos actually doing pretty well here, pretty even, considering how well Smooshy has been doing. Good. But Smooshy still taking that first stock here.
Man, Smooshy is it. Whoever didn't show up so that Smooshy took a spot, they got that feeling like when you get injured, the quarterback gets injured, so they send in Tom Brady, and then you find out that Tom Brady is amazing. You get worried about your job suddenly.
Yeah. But, oh my gosh, that parry up B, very interesting. Oh, and the 9 not coming through. That would have been a terrifying way to lose the second stock from Nilos. If Smooshy, okay, there we go. That's going to do it.
Yeah.
Smooshy, if Nilos can take this, you know, he does not have Arsene anymore, but Smooshy has been pushing a lot of buttons. I will say that kind of comes with him being a little bit more of an aggressive Game & Watch. And Nilos here already has almost a fully charged Arsene meter after only taking not too much percent. So we'll see if he can grab Arsene, nab a quick stock before he dies here at 131.
At least he's got the Arsene. Can the Arsene land any hits before he loses the stock? That did not take it, and somehow didn't get hit by that back air. Is alive.
Oh my goodness. And Max Rage Next Rage Joker 2. Oh my god! Everything about that interaction.
That would have done so much, man.
Yep, the fully charged up smash getting hit by the spam counter. That was the second counter in a row. Yeah, and then the counter missed.
Maximum Rage Arsene counter. I don't know what would have happened there.
So we are back to no Arsene Joker. Nilos chipping away at this Game & Watch. He might eventually get it back here. The
if
DPS.
This stock without losing his, then they'd only be down by 1 stock.
Yeah, it wouldn't be too bad with how much work Smooshy's been putting in. We could see it fade away here. There's so much value in this interaction right here.
To take stocks with the down tilt. We see him go for a lot of down tilt.
Fast. It's a fast move, and you got to respect it. And we are seeing a lot of respect here from Nilos. Not enough though. Landing a little too close.
Like Nilos really turned it up. He was getting smothered a little bit in the beginning, and he did a good job. Almost tricked me into thinking he had a chance of taking that without losing his, even though he was at 170.
Yeah, no kidding. He was definitely getting there. And now edge guard opportunity. That up smash not going to do it. Counters the nair off ledge. Nilos showing what good presence of mind he has.
That's like the 4th or 5th time that we've seen Nilos. That takes it. That we've seen Nilos stand very far away from Smooshy and just charge a smash attack.
Absolutely.
Hard reads.
And Smooshy trying to air dodge in after that hit, and the suck back, the like fade back of the air dodge, put him into the blast zone, killed him. Should have jumped. Sephiroth, cool.
Everybody claims to play a character, so now we got to stop. We should just assume people are going to go their character. No, nobody ever does anymore. It's going to be Joker versus Sephiroth.
How do you feel about Sephiroth, Jordan?
What about that?
How do you feel about Sephiroth?
I once again did not hear you.
How do you feel about what? Hello? How do you feel about Sephiroth?
No, because I was interrupting you every time. I feel like Sephiroth is both very, very good and the coolest character in the history of video game.
All right, I figured.
Especially when he's got his shirt off.
Oh my gosh, he is using one of my preferred skins. I do like the tight red leather pants.
I go with the black pants just because it feels more legit. Like the final end game Final Fantasy 7 boss is the black pants shirtless Sephiroth.
Oh, whenever I see that, it looks like he's in a thrash metal band. That's all I can think of.
Hell yeah, it does. That's why they put him in the first place. Anyway,
all right, so
I think as much as I like Sephiroth, I played him a good amount, but not enough to know what the ins and outs of particular matchups. And so he hasn't been around long enough for me to know competitively how he does, what matchups he's good or bad in. And Joker is one of the matchups that you need to be good in order to. You're never going to be one of the best characters in the game if you get dominated by Joker, because Joker, at least offline, is the best character in the game and he's one of the most common characters in the game. So if you can't handle him, then that's huge. I would say, though, that it must be a decent enough matchup for them to choose not only to send in SacredTie, but for SacredTie to choose to do this matchup as opposed to the Dittos.
A lot of people don't like Dittos. I can understand why. You have to deal with your own character's shenanigans. And oh my gosh, the back air is going to do it. That move is really strong. And we saw the thing I want to talk about the most there was the increased mobility from the One Wing Angel there. And he was just moving. And he got that last back air there and took the stock off Nilos. And for Ferris, it's all up to Jeremy, the anchor.
Their team, he will be going into the last battle with this comeback mechanic boosted because he'll be down a stock already and he'll get it earlier. So that is a very interesting point that I hadn't thought of.
Yep, it's cool. It's interesting. And we saw that the solution, while these two are just hecking around, we saw in the last match that the solution for Joker was to just camp around and use his Aga and just snap his fingers a whole bunch. And he did that. And he got Sephiroth up to 110, 120%. And so Sephiroth got the One-Winged Angel anyways, and then was able to take the game. So here we are. Completely different topic we're talking about here. We've got even stocks, so the One-Winged Angel is going to be a little bit different. And we've got Jeremy playing the Wolf. We'll see how that plays out. I think that
Wolf might be the best character in the game the character that you most want to be the last one on your team when you have multiple opponents to deal with.
Why is that?
Because of his matchups.
He does have a good matchup spread. I think he would also be a really good starter, that being said.
Well, for the same reason, yeah.
Yeah.
Anchor or starter, Wolf's matchups are just too good. Like, as long as they don't have a Shoto in the back or something like that, then you're pretty much all set with Wolf.
What I'm seeing a lot here is Jeremy is taking a good amount of unnecessary hits. I see he's got hit by the Octo Slash off stage. All you got to do is shield. Couple of trades. I really think Jeremy has to play more to not get hit and less to, you know, close out these stocks. Yeah.
Play to keep stocks, not to take stocks.
Yep. And we can see, you know, some of these smash attacks, some of these fade-ins with aerials, some of these aggressive ledge trapping options.
I'm really surprised that forward tilt did not kill.
Yeah, I am too. Oh, another up smash. He's just going for too much. He gets hit by the aerial and gonna lose that first stock. Kettering looking pretty good here, but the up smash finally pays off. It is even now. Jeremy with 2 stocks has to take 5. Getting a grab. He's got the little bubbles on him. They pop, and he takes 40%.
To see how people handle the bubbles. There's so much to consider when you have them on.
I wonder what happens when he reflects them. Do they like...
I thought he was going to reflect that. He had the shine out. Reflect it. Jump up, reflect that. Come on.
Uh-oh. Sephiroth has not been out for a very long time, so I doubt that most players have ever played this matchup. I know I haven't played... Well, actually, I have, because I've played both Seth and Logan, who are Sephiroth mains now. So
Logan mains Sephiroth now?
Womb Splitter is now a Sephiroth main, yes.
That's awesome.
He loves that character, and he's actually very good with Sephiroth, which is just unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, he likes he was good with Plant too. He likes the mess with the new DLC characters. He learns fast. Anyways, Jeremy
and someone else that learns fast, SacredTie. He's doing so well with the Sephiroth. Jeremy is struggling. It is 1 stock to 5. He's got to take another stock here, and the one-winged angel being on board, you know, it's just going to make it harder and harder.
Off the ledge, side B off the ledge. Perfect.
You know, we've been cooking Jeremy so much for picking these aggressive options, and we've seen it pay off twice. So, kind of talking a little bit too soon, I think. Oh my gosh, he goes for that reflect.
All right, at least I said
he went for it.
For the attempts. Good on SacredTie to recognize. Okay, Jeremy looks like he might be able to do this. He might be able to at least bring out their last player.
Yep, but there's the one-winged angel. It is 80% even stocks. It does come out at that point. Octo Slash. It's going to hurt. How's he going to recover here? He's charging it, and he's going to get over it. Okay. But the up air calls out the jump. He tried to double jump bait, and SacredTie was not having it. Absolutely calling him out. And Kettering is now going to be not out of the winless club.